Y'all, I'm not even 5 minutes. I'm not even 5 minutes past where I just was, and my jaw is on the ground. Hey, book besties and cozy cousins, it's me, I'ma be, and if you think I'm whispering, I am. I'm currently on night shift with my son, and he is sleeping, but he's sleeping soundly. So if you hear any grunting or crying in the back, that is my baby boy. And he's letting his mama know she's being too loud. I was lucky enough to get an arc of Their Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport, and it has truly been a transcendent read. Like, it is probably going to be my favorite read of 2025. I know that's so crazy because we started this year with Kimberly Lemming's new trilogy, the Cosmic Chaos trilogy. It's Help, I've Been Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Stuck in a Rom-Com. So good. After I read Their Vicious Oaths, I do have one more arc that I want to read, um, like within the next 2 weeks, but I'm going to take a little break and give myself a week. I'm going to sit here and read. I'm going to give you guys some of my thoughts. I'm going to try my hardest not to give any spoilers, but I cannot make any promises. But I will let you know before I give a spoiler or anything like that, and you guys can skip through. But it's gonna be pretty easy, pretty chill vlog. I'm thinking that I want to probably go into tomorrow as well because I do have kind of a book day planned. I don't know yet. So you guys will see if this continues on past night's vlogging. I literally have, let me see. Hold on. I literally have an hour and 25 minutes, 27 minutes. I'm 88% through. It will be linked down below. Any of the books that I mentioned within this video will be linked down below. And let me know down in the comments some of the books that you are excited for to come out. I feel like this year has been like an exceptional year for like dark fiction. I feel like I always lean towards dark fiction, even if it's romance, it's fantasy, it's horror, it's always dark and strange and a little creepy. But I would say so far, my top three books have been A Mastery of Monsters by Lysel Sandberry, Help, I've Been Abducted by Aliens and Am Stuck in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming, and now Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport or Nia Davenport. That's my baby boy. Y'all, I'm not even 5 minutes. I'm not even 5 minutes past where I just was, and my jaw is on the ground. My jaw is on the ground. The revelations within the love story, the revelations within the action and adventure. There are truly so many twists and turns. It's so good. Truly, what I love about the story is that you not only get this enemies to lover story, which can I just say, let me just give a little background. First of all, it is a black fantasy. Okay? They look like us. They look like me. Let me put up the fan art. Thank you. Dark Fae Romantasy, enemies to lovers, both monarchs of their areas, but like so quintessentially black. Also, kind of showing the heaviness of being a sovereign of an area. Like, I know when I was little, I would always be like, I want to be a princess, I want to be a queen. But like, the real toll of like anteing up on that is so prevalent throughout this. Like, even though the love story is action packed and swoon worthy, and like the banter is just juicy and delicious, you want to bite into it. The other thing that I really like is the introspection of, especially the FMC Khadijah, her idea around being a monarch and kind of seeing the teeth you have to have, but also like, is it necessary to have the teeth all the time? Like, is it necessary for your your lands to suffer because of a dispute that you have directly with one other person. You know what I mean? That just also happens to be a monarch. Like, do people's lives have to be gambled in order for debts to be settled, for land to be secured? Like, she really poses a question in such a great way. And I think this is, I'm about to get on my soapbox, and I promise I'm going to get off. The thing that I like the most about this is that her femininity doesn't make her any less fierce. And I say femininity not just in the like colloquial way that we think about gender, but like in the spiritual way of like femininity being this energy of nurturing, of life, of abundance, right? And how we so often think of monarchs having to be destructive in order to maintain order, literally, right? And how, like, there's always this debate of, like, especially in America, of like, can women be real leaders? Like, there's real issues happening. And it's like, no, women would be great leaders because we don't want the bloodshed. We know how to, like, because we don't want the bloodshed, we're going to figure out how to make sure my people eat, you're satisfied, I'm whole, and we can get through it. And if everybody just played that way and not conniving and backstabbing and trying to get everything greedily, if we were more together as a people, I think life would be so much better. But anyways, that's how I'm feeling right now. And it's so crazy that we're getting to the end of this. I kind of have been feeling like I've been savoring the last 2 hours of this book. And it is for good reason. Because I fear that if I don't find something that is at least just like as fun as this, like it doesn't have to be as well written, because I think it would be incredibly difficult to find something as well written as this just off the bat, right? But if it could just be as fun as this, if these characters could have as much just juiciness, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, if they could have this similar kind of cohesion between them, even when it's contention, I think that I would really like that. I don't know, but like I feel like her books have been scratching an itch in my head all year, because when I listened to Blood Trials, I felt the same way about the main character and her love interest, because it was like, y'all hate each other, but y'all should kiss in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very much given that, and we've kind of, I won't give anything away, but we've kind of gotten into the point of the story where everybody's like, I mean, it's romantasy. You know they're going to end up together. We've gotten to the point in the story where everybody's done pretending, and I just really, really, really love it. I'm really having a good time. Okay, back to reading. It's so Capricorn and Aries coded. Like, she is obviously a Capricorn. She's calculated. She wants her freedom. She doesn't want to deal with other people, and like she does not want to be a wife and mother. However, she doesn't want to be a wife and mother. While he is like so passionate and so like snap of a moment, impulsive, um, even emotional to a point. Like, I love it because it reminds me of me and my husband. And it's like we're usually caring about the same thing, but we go about it in a completely different way. And this is like the perfect, perfect view of that. Expect the unexpected when being a mom. So this is the next night. I actually ended up changing my baby's diaper, rocking him to sleep, and then rocking myself to sleep. So we still have an hour left. I read about 10% more in the book. So good, so juicy. Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to the conclusion of this, not because I'm excited for it to be over, but I'm so excited to see where this goes. I love these characters, I love this world, and I hope this isn't a standalone. I truly hope that we get to explore more of this world and even more of these characters. Like, you don't get a whole lot of trilogies or duologies that follow the same characters. Um, Top of mind, I think of Lysel Sambury's Blood Like Fate and Blood Like Magic. It mixes sci-fi, horror, fantasy all together, and it follows like a Canadian Trinidadian family that has magic. I highly recommend. But yeah, looks like we're gonna start this part of the video giving him his bottle and getting him settled, and then hopefully we can bang out about an hour. Let's go. This book so much. I think that I'm gonna take my time with it. Y'all, I am really loving it. The female and male main characters are just so perfect together, and they are the least infuriating. Like, you know how it gets to that point where everybody's pretending like they're not so in love and everybody's so above love and they're just gonna follow the original plan? It was like that was happening with a fair amount of like realistic grip. Like, this is truly a read that I'm not gonna forget. I'm about 13 minutes left. I'm already on the epilogue, so I finished the book proper, but I have to finish the epilogue because I can't get enough of these characters. I'm going to write my review on here and give a couple of my thoughts, but if you want to read my review, make sure you follow me on Goodreads and check out my Amazon storefront because you can find my reviews there too. She played me, y'all. I didn't actually have 30 minutes left. I only had 2 minutes left. Essentially the last part was like a breakdown of all the different characters and like who they were to the story. Okay, a couple thoughts. Number one, I'm not usually an enemies to lovers kind of girl. Not really my thing. I'm more of a friends to lover kind of girl. That's just me through and through. But I cannot lie. This had me on my seat. I was like, my heart was open. I was oozing. It was very sexy. Very sexy, okay? And I can't lie, I really like these characters. Like I was saying, there's no like I feel like sometimes even in your favorite books, there's like this infuriating moment where you're like, this main character is so annoying. Like, why are they acting like this? I did not have that for her at all. I felt like she was well-rounded. She felt like a real person. She felt like she was both aware but not angry. Like she was aware of the injustice and the unnecessary expectations that were put on her, but it didn't make her resentful. And I think that's what made her a really good character and kind of like made the story blossom without you being like, like every now and then you have those characters that just go a little bit too hard on whatever their fatal flaw is. And it's like, girl, get serious. No, I didn't have that at all for either of them, honestly. And yeah, so the main characters are Malachi and Khadijah. They are our Shadow Daddy and Flame Princess. When I tell you, so flipping good. I highly recommend, especially if you're a lover of romantasy, especially like black romantasy that is quintessentially black without losing the fantasy aspect. Like literally there were fairies and girls. Yes, yes, girl, yes. Um, but yeah, the other thing that I will say is that Nia Davenport's diction is amazing. Diction is word choice. She always teaches me at least 10 new words a chapter while I'm reading, and I absolutely love it because I want to expand my vocabulary so much, and I feel She's a really good author to do that. I'm definitely going to be buying the physical copy of this. I might actually buy the audiobook. I was thinking about that earlier. I might actually buy the audiobook instead of the I might buy both. Instead of just a physical copy. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's definitely going to be a 5 star, and it definitely ended up being my favorite read for it this year. Definitely a close second is A Mastery of Monsters. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, no, this was that girl.